like say if you're on a race and the finish line, like you're running and you know the finish line is right there, so you're not gonna give up because you know that the finish, like you're almost coming to the finish line. So just be aware of your transitions and you'll be just fine, and you can do this. Today's video is about coping with pain, the pain of labor with no epidural. So if you're interested on how to deal with the pain of labor with no epidural, then keep watching. So labor can be really painful, especially when you are going through the different stages of labor, especially like when the contractions get stronger and they get closer apart. But I have tips and tricks on how to help you deal with those pain in naturally with no medication. So let's get to the tips. So tip number 1 is change positions. Changing positions helps the baby to get down more into the cervix, and it just helps the labor to go by really quickly. And you can try walking, you can try getting on all fours, getting on your hands and knees. You can try dancing with your partner. You can also try bouncing on a bouncing ball. You can also try side lying on a peanut ball. And also you can try moving your hips in a circular motion. So that's tips number 1, and let's get to tips number 2. Tip number 2 is breathing techniques. There's different breathing techniques. I'm gonna do a video on that, but however, these breathing techniques can relieve any kind of stress. It can relieve any kind of pain, any kind of fear or anxiety, and breathing helps a lot, and it releases a hormone called our endorphins, which is a natural pain reliever. Okay, so the next thing is focus. You need a calm birthing space. So if you need to turn down the lights, like dim the lights, if you need to tell those people that are around you to be quiet, turn off the TV, turn off anything that is noisy or whatever. Have aromatherapy going on in your room. I personally love the lavender scent. You can also close the curtains, and those are ways. Just make your birthing space a place where you can focus. Just think about it like, say if you were studying, what is the kind of place that you would like to study in? I just like to give that example. I know for me, I like a calm place, a place where it's quiet, a place where it's peaceful. So you just want to make your birthing space very calming and peaceful. Okay, so tip number 4 is encouragement. So you want to ask your partner, whoever's going to be with you in the birthing room or wherever you're giving birth, you want to ask them to, encourage me. Like, you can even give them a cheat sheet of saying, like, it could say, you're doing a good job, you're doing great. Anything that you would like them to say to you to encourage you to continue to go through this labor. And also another thing is having your own list of birth affirmations. And you can have them memorize yourself, or you can have them on, like, maybe around in your room. those birth affirmations that you would like. You can find birth affirmations in the Bible. You can find them on Pinterest. My favorite verse is, I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. So that is something that helped me as I was going through labor. I would just quote that scripture. Something I would say is, I can do this. So that is just tip number 4. Okay, so another thing about encouragement, it helps you to feel brave. It helps you to feel like, yes, you can do this, and it helps you to even focus as well. So that's why, like, it's important that you have encouragement, people around you to encourage you. Your hubby, like, there's something else that he can say, I love you, which is very encouraging. He can say, you are brave, you got this. My last and final tip is to be aware of your transitions. So what I mean is that when you feel like you want to give up, just know that means the baby is coming. And when you feel like asking for the medication, when you start feeling hot, when you start feeling kind of cool, chilly, shaky, just know the baby is really about to come. When you feel like you are about to, like, you have to push, when you feel like, you feel like a real pressure in your rectum or your perineum area, just know the baby is really about to come. And just know that, and don't, I know that you might want to ask for the epidural at that time, or you may want to ask for something for pain, but that will help you to know that, just encouraging me, think about, being at, say if you're on a race and the finish line, you're running, and the finish line is right there. So you're not going to give up, because you know that the finish, you're almost coming to the finish line. So just be aware of your transitions, and you'll be just fine, and you can do this. Alright, mamas, we have made it to the end of this video. I hope this video has helped you. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. Are you planning to have a natural birth, and why? So that is my question that I have for you guys. So anyways, I just want to say thank you so much. See you on my next one. Bye-bye.